Welcome back to lesson 5. Remember, click on pause to stop the video in order to do the exercises. And once you finish, press this button to restart the video. Let's check the answer to homework 1. The hidden message is imitation is a theft. Now it's time to check answer to homework 2. Here is a sample of the opinion article I asked you to write about last time. Read it carefully and try to take information from it. Now let's start with our tasks. Task 1. What do the following pictures represent? Can anyone give me an interpretation to the pictures? Yes, the pictures represent young children working in hard conditions. Let's go and see task 2. Task 2. Match each picture with its corresponding description. Take time to read the descriptions and do the matching. And we will come back later on to check your answers. Time for checking answers. First picture. Children weaving a carpet in a carpet factory. Picture 2. Children working in a stone quarry. Many children who do this activity earn less than 20 cents for 10 hours of hard work. Picture 3. Girls carrying a bucket of water on her head, a role reserved to women and young girls. And the last picture is for a young boy uses a machete to break cocoa pods at a farm. Let's now move to the third task. Task 3. Choose the correct answer or answers to the following question. Why do those children work? Take time to read the causes and choose the correct one. Let's check answers together. Those children work because schools are not available in their towns. Second reason, they do not have money, they are poor, they cannot afford their living. Third reason is they need to financially support their families. You have done well. Now let's go together to see task 4. Task 4. Complete the following text with the appropriate words from the box. Use your dictionary to look the difficult words up. The words are stipulated, poor, keeps, soldiers, hazardous, attending, domestic, word, harms, and illicit. Take time to think about the task as usual, and we will come back to check answers together. Time for checking answers. What is child labor? Child labor is work that harms children or keeps them from attending school. The International Labour Organization estimates that 246 million children between the ages of 5 and 17 currently work under conditions that are considered illegal, hazardous, or extremely exploitative. Underage children work at all sorts of jobs around the world, usually because they and their families are extremely poor. Large numbers of children work in commercial agriculture, fishing, manufacturing, mining, and carrying. And domestic service. Some children work in illicit activities like the drug trade and prostitution, or other traumatic activities such as serving as soldiers. The minimum age for employment stipulated by the International Organization is 15, and that's the definition of child labor. Now let's go and see the coming task. Task 5. Classify the following into causes and solutions. Take time to read them carefully and then think about the answer. Check your answer. Sentence 1. Weak laws to protect children is considered as a cause. 2. Young workers are unaware of their rights. This is another cause. 3. Provide financial support for poor families. This is a solution. 4. Launch an awareness campaign about the harmful effects of child labor. This is another solution. 5. Sensitize parents about the importance of education. This is a solution. 6. Greedy companies are looking for a cheap source of labor to increase their profits. This is a cause. 7. Poverty forces parents to send their children to work, and here is another reason. 8. Give free meals at school to encourage children to attend school. This is a solution. 9. Create anti-child labor associations. Another solution. 10. Lack of schools leads to crowded classes, so most children do not get accepted, and this is another cause. 11. The need for food, shelter, and clothing. Another cause as well. 12. Unemployment. It's a cause. 13. Boycott products manufactured by companies exploiting children. This is a solution. 14. Companies should be socially responsible. This is a solution. 15. Provide free and good quality education for all children. 15. 16. Whistleblow examples of child labor. This is a solution. 17. Life is becoming increasingly expensive. This is another cause. And the last one, 18. Illiterate, not educated parents are not aware of the importance of education. And this is another cause. Thank you very much for the great job that you have done. Now let's go and see the coming task. Task 6. Look at the picture, then discuss the following questions. Question 1. What does the picture above represent? 2. Is it the right place for this child to be in? 3. What are the rights of children of her age? Take time to answer the questions. Check your answer. Question 1. The picture represents a girl holding solid bricks on her head. Let's move to answer 2. Is it the right place for this child to be in? The answer to that question is no. 3. What are the rights of children of her age? I guess you share the same opinion with me here. Children of her age should be at school. Let's go together to task 7. Task 7. Scan the text and say whether the following statements are true or false. Statement 1. Children might support their families safely. 2. Child labor is abusing children's rights. 3. Domestic services involve more boys than girls. 4. Child labor enslaves children in harsh situations. I would like you to read the text carefully and use the scanning strategy to answer the question. Take time to do that and then we come back to answer together. So here we are. Let's check answers. The answer to sentence 1 is true. Children are working to support their families. 2. Child labor is abusing children's rights. This is true. 3. Domestic services involve more boys than girls. This is false. 4. Child labor enslaves children in harsh situations. The answer to that is clearly true. Time for task 8 now. Task 8. Again, you're going to use the scanning strategy to answer the following questions. Question 1. Does child labor affect numerous children globally? 2. List 3 fields mentioned in the text where child labor is found. 3. What might happen to the children impacted by child labor? Take time to reread the text in order to answer the questions. I'm back to check answers together. Question 1. Does children labor affect numerous children globally? Obviously, yes it does. Question 2. What are the 3 mentioned fields in the text? The 3 fields are agriculture, manufacturing, and domestic services. Question 3 now. What might happen to the children impacted by child labor? The continuing persistence of child labor results in the denial of children's education, as well as exposing them to frequent violence. You have done a great job. Let's move to task 9. Task 9. Find in the text words or phrases closest in the meaning to the following. Word 1, inappropriate. You find it in paragraph 1. Word 2, unlawful. You find it in paragraph 4. Take time as usual to think about it, and we come back to check answers together. Let's check the answer. First word, inappropriate. The synonym is unsuitable. Word 2, unlawful. Its synonym is illegal. Very nice. Now let's move to task 10. Who or what do the highlighted words in the text refer to? Think about it a little bit and then we come back to check the answer. Let's check answers. First reference word, there. It refers to millions of children. 2. The latter. It refers to child labor. 3. They. It refers to girls. 4. Them refers to children. Reminder. Writers use words such as articles, possessive adjectives, demonstrative adjectives, pronouns, synonyms, and antonyms to refer back to things already mentioned or to refer forward to things that will be mentioned. These words are called reference words. They help writers avoid repetition and create lexical and grammatical cohesion between both sentences and paragraphs. It is important to pay attention to these reference words because they help us better understand texts. That's all about reference words. Let's go and see task 11. Task 11. Reorder the following statements to get a coherent paragraph. Pay attention to the reference words, punctuation, and capitalization. Take time to think about it and then we come back to build together our paragraph. Sentence 1. Child labor refers to any work or activity that deprives children of their childhood. Sentence 2. It places children in harsh working conditions that create a number of problems. Sentence 3. Such as premature aging, malnutrition, depression, and drug dependency. Sentence 4. Additionally, a child who works will not be able to have a normal education. The last sentence is, and will be doomed to have no possibility to grow in his or her professional and social life. Now, let's read the paragraph together, which is considered as another definition to child labor. Child labor refers to any work or activity that deprives children of their childhood. It places children in harsh working conditions that create a number of problems, such as premature aging, malnutrition, depression, and drug dependency. Additionally, a child who works will not be able to have a normal education and will be doomed to have no possibility to grow in his or her professional and social life. You have made it till the end of the tasks. Now it's time for homework. And here it is our homework. You are going to write a composition about child labor. I will read the topic for you. The latest statistics show that about 150 million children between 4 and 14 years old are engaged in child labor under hazardous conditions. Use the notes below to write a composition in which you talk about the reasons, consequences, and solution to child labor. I am helping you here with some reasons, consequences, and solutions. Try to take the ideas and elaborate them. Do not forget to use the language items, time sequencers, and connectors. Note: explore the content of the tasks you have seen so far. Good luck doing that. See you in the coming lesson.
شكرا على المشاهدة. لا تنسوا الاشتراك في القناة، الضغط على الجرس، الإعجاب بالفيديو.